was nothing short of a miracle. Okay,
Stupid
where is...
freaking Dragonite! Just get in the Pokeball!
Tom, how the heck did you get up there?
I climbed.
How? I don't even think there's any kind of vines you could have gone up of.
I'm a teenager. I know how to climb.
I am not going to question that.
Oh, also, this stupid Dragonite won't get in the Pokeball, and it's just making me mad.
Guessing you're talking about something on your phone.
Yeah, of course. Freaking Pokemon Go won't get...
Oh.
Sakes. So how did it go?
Honestly, I got stupidly lucky.
He's not that hard, come on.
Let's see. One of the trainers misplayed. One seeming just like straight out bricked. There was like nothing he could do. Yeah. And I kind of pulled really well when I was fighting Weevil.
Okay then.
I got lucky.
I made a few changes to my deck while you were in there.
I was actually hoping I could make a few changes to mine.
Well, after that, you saw some issues.
Yeah.
Were they the ones that I was pointing out constantly?
I mean, there are
Which were
those.
just like, no, I don't want to remove that because it does this.
Anyways, let's see
It was
this.
it was those, wasn't it?
No, there are other things.
But most of them were the ones that I suggested, weren't they?
No.
They were, weren't they?
No.
Oh, by the way, big thing happened while you were in there.
I can kind of guess.
Yeah, something about cards coming to life using a weird fan thing. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I saw a few old people that I saw in the virtual on that though, in London.
Hey, Keeper, got anything for me today? Okay. Let me just pull out a bit here for you. Here you go.
He is so overpriced.
Well, I kind of bought a few packs, not just one.
He's very overpriced.
I think he's quite fairly priced, but let me see what I got here.
Dude, he made me pay for the spare for the dark for like 30 quid.
Well, that's because you bought them straight up from packs.
Yeah, but still, it's not even a good card. It shouldn't.
These are a few good cards. I'll just...
I may have spent all the money that I might have bought to France with me.
Wow. Well, this should be a few quick fixes with these cards. Alright, that's good.
Okay, so want to test the map?
Sure, let's go outside where we have more room.
It's actually been a while since we last all. At least a month. And that's without counting a bunch of breaks that we took. Don't worry about it.
Your sense of time must be really off. But let's duel.
Let's duel. I'll be going second.
Alright. Yeesh. Well, I can do something with this. I'll set one card face down and summon Element Saber Makani to the field in attack mode. Using Makani's effect, I can send one Element Saber monster from my hand to the graveyard, and add any Element Saber or Elemental Lord I want from my deck to my hand. So I think I'll add Element Saber Mallow to my hand for later.
Okay then.
With that, I end my turn.
I'll draw. And I'll be activating my field spell, Shooting Star Synthesis. Now let's go to the training grounds on my Shurinuis.
Okay.
Now I'll be all summoning my Shunoi Samurai. Samurai, why don't you just go and attack the mechanic?
How about no? I activate Quaking Mirror Force.
A bit of a waste of one card, don't you think?
Yeah, I have to admit that, but I have my reasons. I'll have Makani use his effect again, sending Aina from my hand to the grave. To add... Mohyu. Next, I'll summon my Tsuke Knight to the field in attack mode. Makani, attack his face-down samurai. And now I have Tsuke Knight attack you directly.
Well then. I'll bet to my Shunoi Star Synthesis. Go and place my zombies by summoning my samurai.
Not good.
As you know full well what plays I can do from here. I'll be also in Mizuki. Now I'll bet to open my graveyard and place my zombie. Send him to the top of my deck, Sword Master, and special summon him to the field.
Oh,
I charge
Eddie.
you.
That is not going to be fun to deal with.
Well, luckily, I'm not going to go for big plays yet, since I know I'll need him later against the board deck. However, I will sync summon into Revived King Hades. Or Hades, or whatever. Now, Hades, attack the mechanic.
Ow.
Samurai, attack the Tsuke Knight.
My turn. I draw. I do not have that yet. But I can. Yes, this can work. I'll think I'll summon Element Saber Malo in attack mode. Now by using his effect, I send Mohi from my hand to the grave.
Hulk, you know what your issue is when you duel? You have no confidence in yourself, so you don't take risks.
Well, I think I'll send I have my reasons. Well, I think I'll send Nayli to the grave. And I think it is time.
Time for what?
I activate Aina and convert her to light.
Oh, here we go.
As well as with my other Aina.
Really? Now?
One more for the get road. Hit.
Let's just say that card was destroyed by my Revived King Hades. You cannot use its effects.
Well, I can still use Mohi's just fine.
Yeah.
As well as
Revived King
Naylu's.
Hades against the effect monsters that he destroys.
Well, luckily, Tsuke Knight is a light. Still don't have the conditions met. What? Oh. Dang it. I have to end there.
Well then. I think it's time to sync summon again. Or I could use that for something else. Like in Hades, you know how good you are against these element sabers, so take him out. Samurai attack. Fake Splitter, Slimy Claw. Now... I think because I'm into my Samurai Saga. Oh, my turn.
I draw. Perfect. Looks like luck is still on my side.
I'm telling you, man, put time within your left.
Well, I don't have a Time Wizard, but I do have a Palace of the Elemental Lords!
Oh no. This is not what I wanted.
Now I activate Palace's effect. Sacrifice it in battle phase on my next turn. I add from my deck to my hand, Element Saber Lapia Mana!
Oh.
Now using his effect, I send from my deck to the grave. Element Saber Nelu.
You want her for that attack battle?
And
I'll
Element
give it to you.
Saber Makani. To bring out the captain himself.
If you want to for that attack battle, then let's have one.
But I'm not done yet. I activate Element Saber Nelu in the grave, converting her to light. I do the same with Mohue. Aina. And I hope this is the right Makani. Nope, that was the wrong one. Well, here's the other one then. I may have missed this bit of text on this card, so now I can summon it. The card Alan gave me, in fact.
What?
So, since I have at least 5 light monsters with different names in my graveyard, I special summon to the field Light Ray Gearfried!
Wait, when did he give you this?
He gave it to me right after the duel, don't you remember?
I thought he gave you a different... Okay then.
I set one card face down, and now...
Is that your only light type one? Like elemental lord sort of thing?
I don't have the Elemental Lord of Light yet.
So he's basically your replacement.
Well, you're about to see how powerful of a replacement he is. Gearfried, slay revive King Hades! And now Lapia Mana defeats Samurai Saga! With that, I end my turn.
I draw. Shooting Star Synthesis effect. Dropping my Sword Master, I'll be summoning my Samurai Saga. I told you if you wanted to know an attack battle, I'd give it to you. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. Mizuki's effect. Come on, back pace, but it's on me. Now, using both of these, I'll take someone into Shogun Saga. Shogun Saga, use your ability. Banish, let's see, Samurai Saga. And you know what Samurai Saga does when he's banished. Lower that lapping mainly with Fleming's attack points, which caused me so much issues. Now about taking place with Zombie's effect. Come on out to the field. You know what's coming. You're powerful. Shiranui Sun Saga. Now, Sun Saga. Let's destroy this, this, and this. And look how powerful he is without that little field spell. Sun Saga, attack!
I think you're forgetting my Tsuke 9 in my grave!
It's negated because it was destroyed by 5 King Hades, I believe.
I draw for turn. I set my Element Saber to the fence and set one card face down and end my turn.
You did ask for an attack battle. Sun Saga, attack the face down. My turn.
I draw. I activate Jaw of Avarice. With it, I return 5 cards from my graveyard back to my deck. So I think I'll send
Actually, been a while since I've used Sun Saga to its first capability.
these 5 back, and then I get to draw a new card. This will help. I think I'll stall for a bit more time, with 1 day of peace. We both get to draw a card, but then neither of us can take damage to the end of your next turn.
My next turn.
With that, I set 1 card face down and end my turn.
I'll be setting down 1 card face down, and I'll set down another. Jean, on my turn.
I draw. I end my turn without playing a card.
I'll be playing Pot of Greed.
Hello, Ray.
I'll be activating Dark Factory of More Production.
The heck is this?
I can move 1 monster from my hand field to the graveyard, and I get to draw a card. And let's just say it'll help me out, to say the least.
Yeah, but you
my turn.
still can't get past my Element Saber. I draw. Now I think I'll use my own Pot of Greed.
Well, I'll be activating Dark Factory of More Production again.
I set 2 cards face down. I can't take the risk yet. I am my turn.
You need to learn to take risks, man. They pay off. Now it'll be an awesome Mikozuki. Using its effect. Sending to the graveyard my Spectral Sword. Now I'll be activating Dark Factory of More Production's effect again. I'll be activating my Gozuki's effect. Banishing Samurai. Special summon to the field. And it's the Ken defense mode. Samurai's effect. Allow me to add to my hand Spectral Sword.
Luckily that Endless Decay won't have much attack.
No, it's not to the point that it was during me and Alan's install. But it's still powerful. Well, yeah. More is on the field. Now I'm activating Necro Rob Banshee. Then Zombie Bolt from my deck. No more warriors for you.
That's bad.
Now I'm activating Swords Within Light. A whole other situation for you to deal with. Now on my turn.
I draw. All I can do is set 1 monster in defense mode and end my turn.
I'll be activating Dark Factory of More Production. I'll be activating Shuni Style Swallow Slash. Removing those 2 face downs. Now, let's banish a Solitaire. Coming out to the field, Samurai. Well, basically just to get traded off again. Setting 1 card face down. And also my Gozuki. Using its effect. Sending to the graveyard. 9-tailed Fox.
You're going to destroy your own deck at this point.
I'm telling you, I'm taking risks. And all I can say is paying off. Because I'll be banishing him and Endless Decay. And you know what's coming out. Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon.
Not good.
Red Eye Zombie Necro? attack.
Well, the monster you attack just so happens to be my little trooper.
Whereas on Midnight Dragon's effect.
Little trooper's effect. Summoning another little trooper.
So you know what it's like when a zombie type monster is destroyed. He brings out one of his another one. Now attack.
Not good. I go into another little trooper.
You know what? I'll end my turn.
I draw. I activate Element Saber Aimless effect in the grave. I convert it to the Dark attribute.
Dark Factory more production.
Then I convert Nelu to darkness.
This isn't good, I can already tell.
Then I'll convert Makani to the darkness. As well as Mallow.
His effects negated is revived Kin hard.
Well, I can still do Nelu, my other Aina in the graveyard, to darkness. To bring out Umbra Mirage, the Elemental Lord!
This isn't good. What does he do?
When he special summons the field, I can add one monster with 1500 or less attack from my deck to my hand. So I'll think I'll add my Goblinberg!
What's your plan?
Now I'll summon Goblinberg to the field in attack mode. Since he was summoned, by switching him to defense mode, I can special summon another monster from my hand. So say hello to Lapalaya! Say hello to Zubaba General!
Oh.
Discard it in one overlay unit. I equip to him Element Saber Mallow!
Not powerful enough. Even then I have my swords.
I have to end my turn.
No, I want to see what you can do. So, I'm taking a risk. Because I want to have a bit of fun. I'm activating my Dark Factory of more production. Now I'll be sitting down one face down. And then in my turn.
I draw. I set one card face down. And luckily this means now with the end of this turn, your sword shall fade.
Again, want to see what you can do. So I'll just end my turn.
Well, I'll set one card face down. Switch Umbrage to defense. And have Zubaba General attack your Sun Saga!
Well, you see there's this thing called trap cards. And you just walked into one of them. War Disruption. A fun little card.
Yes, but your monster's about to lose attack too.
Wow.
I activate a new trap card. Ghost from the Past! For the cost of this card, I remove from play 2 cards from my graveyard.
Oh.
But by doing so, I drop your Sun Saga's attack all the way to 0!
So, I'll just let it go down.
With that, I end my
I
turn.
believe the effects of War Disruption is permanent.
Uh,
Now I'll be activating my Dark Factory of War Production, sending to the graveyard my Spectral Sword, allow me to draw a card. I'm liking this Dark Factory. Now, Mizuki's effect. Combat Sun Saga.
now, if I have something to say about it, I activate Transmigration Prophecy.
Oh.
With that, we turn my Pot of Greed and your Samurai Sun Saga back, your Shunui Sun Saga back to their respective places.
I'll be activating my Sam Saga's effect. Returning 2 monsters with 0 defense back into the deck, I draw a card. Now, let's leave this door off with a grand ending. I'll summon my Glow Up Blue. Now I'll sink some into my Shogun Saga, which I believe was the card that... I'm not sure if it was the card that won me the last war against you, but I know it helped a lot. So, I'll be banishing my 9-tailed fox from the graveyard, boosting him up. And now, I'll be activating Zombie Power Struggle. Alright, send the Stall Shogun Saga. Attack!
And again.
Good duel, man.
Can you really call that a good duel, though?
Dude, you need to learn to... You know what? I have a few cards for you. Since you like to pull those freaking cards at a good time every single time, here is a Time Wizard, and here is a Blowback Dragon.
I'll use these two, but I'll keep them in mind.
Blowback Dragon, probably not. However, Time Wizard would suggest.
I'll think about it.
Dude, you are such a person with good luck.
Yeah.
It's just my deck is right now more advanced than yours.
Like most people in this tournament.
Dude, come on. You proved yourself right then and there that you are a good duelist. You could have beaten me if I wasn't lucky enough to have my cards.
Yeah.
And also, you basically challenged the big guy with power cards to a power and power battle.
I mean, it's what I had at the time.
I know, I'm just saying.
Not to mention, Light Ray is not just a power card, he can stop you from using your spells and traps.
Light Ray, I think you just
spells,
played him
rather.
at the wrong time. Now you see, if you had saved onto him, you might have had a better chance. Which I think is something you should keep in mind. Conserve onto your cards. And by the way, I have an idea. Put a few Chaos Dragons in there.
What?
You manipulate the graveyard so heavily. If you can get enough in there, you could literally do Chaos Dragon.
We'll see. Chaos isn't really my thing, but we'll
And then
see.
maybe put in just a Chaos Sorcerer. Even. Just to have that banish effect to get rid of powerful monsters. If you can get your hands on one of those.
That is also true. Most of the Chaos cards aren't easy to get.
Yeah. John, let's ask Keeper. Keeper, I want to book you in for a few cards. Yes, I know I may have spent a lot of money last time I booked in a few cards, okay. That's not the point in house playing for this one.
Really?
Do I have actually any money? Let me check. Do you know, I can I have a bit of spare cash. Keep up. What we need Chaos Sorcerer and maybe the Corolap Serpent Fins. Maybe. I wouldn't recommend them. I would recommend just something like Chaos Sorcerer, maybe something else. Chaos Sorcerer, at least for now. However, I believe there might be more cards later on. Chaos Sorcerer is basically just a backup card for how to maybe put into the deck if he's facing someone with heavy power cards. Right? Because let's be honest, you're going to be facing people with heavy power cards.
I mean, I don't expect to go far in this tournament at all, so I doubt it, but...
Yeah, he'll take the Chaos Sorcerer. You need to believe in yourself way more, bud. Why I'm saying put the timers in there. Anyway,
we
might want to get going.
Well, we have no idea where to go to next, but we're not really going to get there unless we head out.
Where's the way out of this place? This way?
That's the way we came.
Yeah, but apparently the city's just a side off thing, so we have to go through there again.
Yeah, it is the core bit of the city. And that is where a lot of the town splits off, so I guess that is the right way to go, or is it?
Well, follow me. Okay. Or, what we could do, it's an option, we go through here. But that part of it just goes in, it's just another way into the city. So,
we best go the way we know.
Yeah, true. I would like to go back to the city at some point though. So I think I left a few cards back at the hotel.
I made sure to pull the cards off the out of the hotel.
Okay. So, was there any of my cards?
I think there were a few. I think I put them in their bag.
Yeah. I have no cards in my bag, just saying that now.
Yeah.
Oh, my journal! Forgot I had this in here.
Okay. Well, best get going. It's gonna be a long way out.
Yeah.